Are you waking up 2, 3, maybe even 4 times a night to use the bathroom? This constant interruption isn't just ruining your sleep. It's a clear sign from your prostate. There's a crucial conversation about your prostate that should happen in every doctor's office after 60, but it almost never does. It's not about more pills or invasive procedures. It's about 3 simple daily habits that can completely revolutionize your prostate health. Scientific studies have proven these habits can be more effective than many expensive medications. Yet, they remain a secret to most men. I'm Dr. Narita, and with 12 years of experience as a urologist, I'm here to finally have that conversation with you. Stay with me because what I'm about to share could change how you live the rest of your life. And I promise the 3rd habit will surprise you. Before we dive in, do me a favor. Hit that like button and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love connecting with men who are serious about their health. To make these 3 habits fully make sense, you need to quickly understand why this matters. Think of your prostate as a small gland about the size of a walnut located just below your bladder. The key point is that it surrounds your urethra like a ring. As the years go by, due to natural hormonal changes, this gland starts to grow. And since it wraps around the urethra, that growth begins to squeeze the channel. It's exactly like stepping on a garden hose, and this is incredibly common. By age 60, over half of men are already feeling the effects. By 70, that number jumps to 70%. That's why those symptoms you might know all too well show up. Difficulty starting to urinate, a stream that's lost its strength, the feeling that your bladder never fully empties, and of course, those constant bathroom trips that destroy your night's sleep. And here's the most important part, the one most men accept without question. They think this is just part of aging. But the shocking truth is, you don't have to accept this. There are natural, scientifically proven ways to not only prevent, but in many cases reverse these issues. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do right now. Let's start with the 1st habit. All right, the 1st habit is something we all think we know, but I promise there's a twist. I call it smart hydration. I know what you're probably thinking. Dr. Narita, drinking water. Seriously? Yes, seriously. But the secret isn't how much water you drink, it's when you drink it. And that difference is crucial. Let me explain simply. When you don't drink enough water, your urine becomes super concentrated. It gets loaded with toxins and substances that literally irritate your bladder and prostate, causing inflammation and worsening all those symptoms we've talked about. And here's the secret most people overlook. Timing is everything. The strategy is simple. Drink most of your water in the morning and afternoon. After 6 p.m., drastically cut back, ideally just small sips if you're thirsty. By doing this, you keep your prostate hydrated and happy during the day. And most importantly, you give your bladder a break at night. And it's not just me saying this. Studies show that men who follow this hydration pattern report up to a 40% reduction in nighttime bathroom trips. Think about what that means. Deeper, uninterrupted sleep. It's a simple change that can completely transform your quality of life. Now, let's move to the 2nd habit, one you can start doing today. We've covered hydration. Now, let's move to a habit so simple you might doubt it, but don't. I call it the strategic walk. I'm talking about a short, light walk, just 10 to 15 minutes right after your main meals. Sounds too simple to work, right? But the science behind it is incredibly powerful. Here's the deal. Every time you eat, your blood sugar levels spike. A short walk right after helps your muscles use that sugar as immediate fuel, preventing blood sugar spikes. In fact, a study published in the prestigious journal Diabetes Care found that a 15-minute walk after each meal was more effective at controlling blood sugar throughout the day than a single 45-minute walk. Now, the crucial question, what does blood sugar have to do with your prostate? Everything. Constant blood sugar spikes lead to chronic inflammation throughout the body. And today, science knows that chronic inflammation is one of the main triggers for prostate growth, hyperplasia, and an increased risk of more serious issues. So by taking this simple walk, you're not just strolling. You're actively fighting inflammation at its source, protecting your prostate, and improving your metabolic health with every step. It doesn't need to be an intense walk. A relaxed stroll around the block after lunch or dinner is enough. It's a small-time investment for a massive return on your prostate health in the long run. Now, let's get to the third and most surprising habit of all. Okay, we've reached the third and most surprising habit, and I need to address this topic with the seriousness and respect it deserves, because I know for many men, it's surrounded by silence. I'm talking about what I, as a doctor, call regular intimate health maintenance. The science here is clear and comes from one of the world's leading authorities, Harvard University. In a landmark study, researchers followed over 30,000 men for nearly 20 years. The results were groundbreaking. They found that men who maintained regular intimate activity about 21 times a month or more had up to a 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer. I know 21 times a month might sound like a high number, but for many, it's a healthy and regular frequency. So why does this work? The explanation is fascinating and simple. Regular intimate activity acts like a cleanse for the prostate. Think of it as an internal cleanup. Each time you're helping flush out old secretions, dead cells, and potential toxins that could build up in the gland and cause inflammation or damage over time. And here I need to be very clear. The Harvard study concluded that the health benefit lies in the frequency itself, whether with a partner or through solo activity. I completely understand that for many men, especially those without a steady partner, this is an uncomfortable topic. But from a strictly medical and health perspective, I want you to know this is a completely normal practice and proven to be beneficial for your prostate health at any age. If this topic makes you uncomfortable, I encourage you to talk openly with your urologist. This is a health conversation, and there should be no judgment. Now, it's critical to understand how these three habits connect. Smart hydration reduces irritation and inflammation in your prostate and bladder. The strategic walk fights chronic inflammation at the metabolic level. Regular intimate health maintenance cleanses your prostate and reduces cancer risk. Together, these three habits create a comprehensive natural approach to protecting your prostate health after 60. And now, an essential warning. Not as a content creator, but as your doctor. Nothing, absolutely nothing we've discussed here replaces your annual checkup with your urologist. Men over 60, your PSA tests and digital rectal exams are vital tools. Early detection is your greatest ally for ensuring effective treatment and a long, healthy life. Please don't neglect this. In the end, caring for your prostate is caring for your quality of life. It's the difference between an active, independent, vibrant later life and one marked by limitations and discomforts you simply don't need to have. And I know this works. This isn't just medical theory for me. It's the practical results I see in my patients' lives every day. In my office, I see men who've adopted these simple practices and reported extraordinary improvements. You deserve that same relief, that same freedom, that same confidence. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Which of these three habits surprised you the most? Or which one are you going to start today? If you have any questions, this is the place to ask. I read and respond as much as I can personally. And let me know what city or country you're watching from. I love connecting with you all. If this video brought you value, the best way to thank me is by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss our next videos on men's health. And last, but perhaps most important, please share this video. Send it to a friend, a brother, your father, or your son. Quality information like this shared at the right time can literally make a difference in someone's life. Always remember, your health is your most precious asset. Small changes can bring extraordinary comfort, freedom, and confidence. I'm Dr. Narita, and I'll see you in the next